Hey, hello, welcome to the weather update. It's June 12th, 2021. A cool day across the area, a very cool night. Nice cool breeze out there, except outside my window where the air is still like over 70 degrees because of the alley.
Oh, I hate this place!
Yeah, I know. Just, it's hard. It's really getting to me not being able to get a cool breeze on my window and having to put the air conditioner on when I shouldn't have to. But that's what it is, because again, I have the closed-in alley that's like this. We'll draw it over here again. Color, we'll use this color. Basically, like this is the alley. It's closed in, so the only opening is at the top, and there's no, that's what it is anyway. So anyway, yeah, gotta keep the AC on. Most of you don't, but I do. So anyway, let's go look at the observations here. Did I close that extension? All right. So we're at around 63 degrees right now outside. Very cool and comfortable. Dew points in the mid-50s. We had a lot of clouds around, and then the clouds kind of broke up later on in the evening. Actually, I wanted to show you a couple of pictures here. Let's do that. And just show you. Yeah, here they are. So here are the pictures and just the sky. Forgot to show you this, but kind of interesting. Got a little, the sky's kind of cleared up. But interesting kind of wispy cloud there, like a bluish kind of cloud there. I don't know if any of you saw that this evening. Kind of interesting. But anyway, it's comfortable out there. It's nice. Nice breeze. If, again, if you're not in the situation I'm in with the window that faces an alley. And, you just can't. It's amazing how much it's like the air. It's almost like I don't even have windows that open to outside almost. It's what it almost seems like. It's very confining, and it's really getting to me. And I'm sorry. Anyway, there is a chance that I may be able to. I think I said in the other update that the other weather update, the guy that lived next to me has moved downstairs. He's moved by the door. So in hopes that going outside won't be a big deal. His apartment faces the outside. Maybe I can move into that apartment. So at least I can get a view of the outside and get fresh air again. It's just getting to me. I'm sorry. Just, being able to get fresh air is, kind of, I didn't realize how important it was until I didn't have it anymore. Anyway, 62 degrees in, let's see what we got here. 63 at Farmingdale, 61 at Islip, even cooler out east, 57 at West Hampton. A little warmer in the city, 65. 66 at LaGuardia, 63 at a little bit. Still fairly comfortable across the area. I'm sure New Jersey is as well. Yeah, I'm sorry about ranting about that. I really am. It's just, I don't like having to use the air conditioner if I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? And that alley just traps the heat. Just gets stuck in there. 64 in Toms River. Let's take a look and see what the high temperatures were today across the area. It was fairly cool everywhere. Yeah, generally high temperatures around upper 60s to around 70 degrees. So very cool. Cloudy all day. We pretty much had the clouds all day. Same thing for New Jersey. They were stuck in the clouds too. Low 70s there. If you went inland, it was a little warmer. Yeah, I see some mid 70s as you head into Trenton. But other than that, a cool day, below normal. I'm going to see what the normal high was for the day, because I think we were below normal. I'm going to look at that. So looking at these readings here, you got 64 here, and this is not moving, but 64 in Carl Place, 62. Pretty uniform everywhere with the conditions. This is the satellite image, and you could see the clouds that we had much of the day have moved away to the south. So we put this into a 48-hour loop. You'll see all those clouds that were over us all day long, just persisting, and then finally they kind of shifting off to the south finally, but it was a lot of clouds today, not a whole lot of sun out there, and we've got basically the stall frontal boundary off to the south. So let's go take a look and see what we're going to be dealing with as we head into next week and tomorrow and next week. Have this weak high over us. We're looking at the GFS now. And that continues into tomorrow. But then we start seeing a front approach us on Monday evening. Monday. It's going to get hung up basically over us on Monday. And we're going to be dealing with some stall front syndrome Monday into Tuesday. And then we try to push this front away by Wednesday and Thursday and have improving weather. And you can see it's developing a tropical system in the Gulf. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Hasn't formed yet, I don't believe. But the good news, at least in this, is that it looks like that we're going to have some fronts move through again in this setup. And that's because the jet stream starting to reform. So if we look at the jet stream here, you'll see we start seeing a trough in the east and we start seeing a dip, and that is it's going to help bring some fronts through and bring relief from this pattern that we've been in. So let's take a closer look at our area. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to look at, I closed the weather and hazards update up, of course, because I forgot to show you this. Look at the west. I mean, there's some real big drought over here in the west. Is that the entirety of Arizona almost in here? In the orange, it is. Yeah, that would include Flagstaff in this, purple, hot purple color. And that is a red flag and an excessive heat warning because parts of the area in Phoenix are very, very hot there. Let's look at some of the observations in this area. Usually I don't do this, but let's see if we can find Flagstaff in here. I can't even see. The shading is so... I think this is it. That's Kyle Canyon. Let's see if I can find it. The shading is so dense, I can't even see the towns. My only criticism of this map that they've got here is that this layer is way too thick. That's a little better, so I could see where things are and see what's going on here in Arizona, because they have some really big heat there in the hundreds. 102. So there's a lot of heat going on here in the desert here. I'm trying to find Flagstaff, and forgive me if this color makes it hard to see anything. Oh, there's Flagstaff, or 82. That's not too bad. 2.2 though. So they're not actually. This part of Arizona is not in the red flag warning, but it's a good part of it that's in the excessive heat warning, and then there's red flag warnings as well. Going on in this area. So I wanted to show you that. But anyway, let's get back to our weather, because it's kind of it's becoming an issue out there lately in the west. And a lot of the lakes are drying up too. And this is all due to climate change. All right, so let's go to the HRRR. And I have 17 hours of the 0Z HRRR, which isn't really all that much. Just going through tomorrow here. And you'll see it'll stay dry most of the day. Unfortunately, that's as much as I got out of the 0Z run. I have to go to the 18Z run, which does seem to generate more showers. I don't know if I'm buying that. I think it's going to stay fairly dry. But it's when we get into Monday, overnight, Sunday night into Monday, that we're going to have to watch for the chance of showers as this front kind of gets hung up over us. So let's go look at the dew point on here. Because it's been fairly dry. The dew points have been fairly low. Again, most 98% of you, 99% of you, or probably 99.5% of you don't need the air conditioner tonight. I do because of my unique situation. But anyway, you see here the dew points stay low. Here we're going to tomorrow. Dew points still staying comfortable, going up maybe a little bit. But still, you'll maybe be feeling a little more humidity tomorrow night, especially in the Monday with that front that's going to get hung up. And you can sort of see that front taking shape when we look at this right here. Let's go look at the temperatures. And you see the temperatures tomorrow. It's going to be staying cool. Mid-70s. Lows at night. Probably a little warmer and more muggy tomorrow night. And then, again, Monday, not too much heat there. Not too much heat. So let's look at the GFS now. We'll go a little further along here. And here's Tuesday. Wednesday. No real hot days. It starts heating up a little bit toward next weekend. Friday, 18th. it heats up a little bit, but not really any really big heat coming our way, which is good. I don't really see, unless we get into the latter part of the period. That's the good news. At least we're not going to be dealing with that crazy heat that we were dealing with earlier this past week. But yeah, the dew points come up on Monday, and you can see those dew points. It's going to be a little humid. You see here's that front. It's very hard. We're having a hard time pushing that front offshore. I think we can finally get it offshore by Wednesday into Thursday, and then we'll have northwest to north winds and lower dew points. And then the humidity would come up again on Saturday ahead of the next front. But it looks like the fronts do make it through. And maybe we may have to worry about stall front syndrome by next weekend. Maybe. But that's a ways away. Can look at the precipitation on here too as well. As far as tomorrow goes, it's a little more robust for this precipitation here. And that's just because of that front. Then we're dry, and then we would have to worry about that chance for precipitation again on the weekend. It looks like that front, I see the front gets hung up to the south, but it passes far enough to the south that I think the weekend will be okay. All right, let me go to the NAM 3. This is the 18Z NAM 3, and we will go ahead and look at this for our precipitation chances for tomorrow. And you can see it's fairly dry all day, but we have to worry about that chance for showers, I think. A little later on, it's trying to develop something in the afternoon here, like around 4 or 5 o'clock. I noticed the NAM is trying to develop like an area of showers over our area in the evening here. Oh, this is Monday. Oh, jeez. This is Sunday. Your Sunday's dry. I am sorry about that. But Monday, you see what's going on Monday is that you can have that rain lingering. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, you can see that this front's going to kind of sit here, and we're going to have some chances of showers and maybe some thunderstorms. And here's something that could be severe over here. But again, we're going to have a better idea on that, I think, tomorrow night. Let's focus more on your tomorrow here and see if we can get. It's nice because now the skies have finally cleared out. Now that it's nighttime, right? Of course. But then probably by tomorrow the clouds will probably roll in on us, or maybe not. We'll see. It's trying to keep a little area of clear sky over Suffolk County, or most of the clear sky. So maybe I'm hopeful. Maybe tomorrow we'll see a little more sunshine than today. And then Monday, obviously, going to be dealing with those clouds. Let me look at the RGM model here. We can look at the RGM too. Let's see what tomorrow looks like. So you can see it has, like, if you're eastern Suffolk County, you may have more sunshine, more clouds on the western part of Long Island, western Suffolk, Nassau, New York City, New Jersey. So the east end might see something more sunshine tomorrow. And then obviously we're dealing with plenty of those clouds on Monday. And Tuesday, you can clearly see this front's getting kind of hung up. We're a little trouble getting it offshore. We might be able to get it offshore on Tuesday, maybe, according to the RHM. GFS, on the other hand, this is the GFS. And you can see it's pushing it offshore. We might be able to get it offshore. If not that day, then Wednesday for sure, and Thursday should be nice days. And maybe I could finally wind up getting to the Pine Barrens eventually. I know I could have just gone on a cloudy day. I know that. But it's just, it's hard to get motivated. You don't want to have a nice sun and blue sky. You get you motivated, to go there. It's just the way I am. I know. Especially when the trains aren't running, because it's a pain in the neck with the trains not running. All right, so let me just look at the climate report for today so you can get an idea of what the normal weather is supposed to be. So we'll go to iSlip here. We'll first look at iSlip. So today's high at iSlip was 70. The normal high for this time of the year is 76, so below normal by 6 degrees on the high. So yeah, we are below normal. Normal highs. And in the city, they're probably starting to approach 80. So let's look at that. I bet you this. Let's see what we got here. So normal high in the city was 68. I mean, the high today was 68. The normal value is 69. So that's 79. So that's 11 degrees below normal. So yeah, that's quite a bit below normal. It's a very cool weather that we're having. Very cool weather. I'm not going to complain about it. The only thing I can complain is that I can't give my air conditioner. It just goes against the. Why do you want to put an air conditioner on a cool day? But because I can't get cool air in here, it's just that alley. It just traps. It traps the air. It just traps the air. I'll just draw this again and just explain it to you. And Why am I? Let's look at the Motus satellite too. By the way, this is the Motus satellite. But it's just if I make everything dark and black and draw something out over here again, you'll see the issue. It's just the air can't get in. You know, it's like there's a wall here, then there's an opening here, and it's like this, you know, and like this. So there's a wall here. The building across from me is like this, and it's like this. And so this is the only opening in here, and it only opens to the top, and I'm on this side, so I have 3 windows, one here, and one here, but they all face the alley, and there's only the top is exposed, but the sides are closed off, so you really just can't get air in there. You know, it's just I don't know, it's a real problem. I don't know if any of you have ever seen this in a design before. I guess maybe, you know, it's the way they built things years ago, but well, anyway, I mean, I hate to really complain about it that much. It's just, you know, it's just a way. It's very inefficient, you know. And if I could face the outside, I would face the outside. If I have an opportunity to do that, I will, because this way at least I get a view outside again, and I can get fresh air in here again, you know, which would be nice. So I'd have to see about that, though, you know. But that's a major drawback that people, you know, have. And of course, because I do weather forecasting, it impacts. Because I'm telling people it's a cool night, you don't need the air conditioner, it's comfortable. But here I am with the air conditioner on, so I have to explain why that is. And it's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, that's going to wrap up. And you can see the clouds that we had over us today, by the way, on the high resolution satellite. But I'm hoping maybe tomorrow, just maybe, we will have some sunshine. That's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.